How to create an email template in AWeber. Hi, this is Tim. Welcome to All Affiliate Cash. Today we're going to go over how to create an email template in AWeber. Why is this important? Your email list is your most important marketing asset. When you bring a lead into your opt-in page using all the marketing power you have, this person trusts you with their email address in exchange for some sort of value. We will talk more about how to do that in another video, but for now, just trust me that your lead's email is incredibly precious and you want to make sure you make the most of it. You will want to tie an autoresponder to your opt-in page and funnel and use that list of customers effectively in order to grow your business. Don't spam them. Don't send them unrelated offers. Send them quality emails with content that will help them to meet their objectives. Don't make every email a sales pitch for something. Deliver them value and they will want to open your future emails. Today, everyone can read an HTML formatted email, and some companies send out emails with so many images and embedded wow and whiz bang that they are almost like little websites. I don't believe that's an effective approach. I want you to send emails that get to the point, educate or provide value, and get out. Your customers are getting dozens, sometimes hundreds of emails a day. Don't clutter up their inbox with bells and whistles. There's one aspect of your email that's important to always include, in my opinion, and that is the signature block with contact information. You want your customers to see you as transparent. Include your email address again, even if it's the same address as the from address in the email. Include your website, your logo or brand identity, your social media pages, and your phone number. Yes, I said your phone number. You need to be a trusted advisor for your customers, and this means they should be able to call you if they need to speak with you. You don't need to use your personal cell phone, but I would advise you to get a business cell phone and yes, carry 2 phones if you have to. You could also add a Google Voice number to your phone and include call screening if you are afraid of getting lots of random calls. All of this information needs to be presented in a clean, easy to understand fashion at the bottom of every email. This is why you want to create an email template in AWeber. Use this as the starting point for every email you send to your list, whether it's for your normal autoresponder or a broadcast or even just an email to a single person. Stay consistent and accessible and maintain that trust factor. You need that to be successful in the long run. Enough about why you need this. Let's go into AWeber and walk through the process. After you log into your AWeber account, you will see a screen something like this. To create your own email template, you will open up the Messages item under any of your lists and select the Email Template Manager. Here we are going to create a new template. If you already have any custom templates, they will show up here. Since we are creating our first one, the list here is empty. We're going to use the Design My Own Template option for this tutorial. The Use Smart Designer option is very powerful if you are interested in branding a template to match a website design, but for now, all we're going to do is create a simple template with the structure of our autoresponder emails. The option we want is Start with an AWeber template. This opens up a simple draft editor with some sample text. At this point, choose the Templates option. There are dozens of supplied templates, and you can play around with these later if you wish. For now, choose the plain left-aligned template and click Apply, then refresh in your browser. AWeber doesn't refresh on its own, so this refresh page step is often necessary to see changes. You won't see any changes here, as the template is often the plain left-aligned template anyway. If you click in the sample text, you will see that this template has just one row defined, and that row is a single column defined as a paragraph. Select all the text and change it to 15 point so it's easier to read in the resulting email. I also delete the sample text and put in a small placeholder, as I'll never send this message to my list. I will leave the greeting, as I usually greet my list members by their first name, though I will change that up from time to time in individual emails as well. Next, we're going to add another row to this template. Grab the row element from the left side and position it below the existing row on the page. As you can see, it's a single column row which wants an element added. Drag in a paragraph element and change the size to 15 on this as well. Now add your ending signature line. I like to say life is good and include my first name. This is my trademark signature line. I also put my name in italics just because. Now we have a body row where the bulk of our email will go and a signature text row. The social media and identity portion of the signature will be next. Drag another row element onto the page and position it at the bottom. This time we're going to drag in an image element first. This will hold our logo. Go ahead and click to edit and select the upload image option if you don't already have your logo in the image gallery. In this case, I have already uploaded my logo, so I'll go to the image gallery instead. You can see there are a number of stock images in the gallery, but we want the My Images selections. When we select the image we want, it will now show up in the template. Resize this to something reasonable. In my case, I'm going to make it 100 by 100 to start with. I'm also going to make it left aligned by selecting the image alignment box I want. Click the little X up in the top right of the Image Properties section so we can edit the row properties. We want another column in this row, so add a column on the right with the Add Right button. Drag and drop a paragraph element into this new column location. We will put all of our contact information in this paragraph block. I start with a call to action to follow me on social media. Then I list my specific social media sites as well as my email and phone number. I bold the header and make everything a link as appropriate. You should, of course, add your actual link information in here and not a bunch of X's. I do leave this section at 12 points rather than making it 15 like the body of the email. You can, of course, do whatever you like here. Now this looks awful, as there is too much space between the logo and the contact information. We will fix this by simply dragging the left edge of the contact column over towards the logo. If you prefer to have another column of contact information, you can add a third column to the row at this time and either move some of this information in there or add additional information, whatever you like. I simply leave it like this for now. We're going to do one more thing in the body of the template, however, and that goes below this row. So drag in another row element and drop in another paragraph element. In this row, just hit the return key until your logo and signature disappears off the top of the page. I'll show you why in just a minute. Name your template and click in a non-row area to see the result. Press the Preview and Test button in the top right. Check it out in the mobile preview. Make any tweaks you need to make back in the editor, like perhaps a couple of blank lines under your name. Here, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the template. What do you see? Your physical address and the unsubscribe button. We pushed these down to the bottom of the email, and when your customer gets this email, he will usually stop scrolling when he sees your signature line. If he wants to unsubscribe, the option is still there. You're just not putting it right up in his face. Select the Back to Editor button, then save and exit in the bottom right. Your template should appear now in the Email Template Manager listing. If it doesn't for some reason, refresh your browser. Now, to use this template for an actual email, let's go into Messages and select Drafts. Create a message with the drag and drop email builder. On the right side, select Templates, then select My Templates, pick our newly created template and hit the Apply button. Refresh your browser window. Here is your draft email with your beautiful new template all ready to go. If you want to add an image in the middle of your text, you can simply drag in two new rows like this. In the top one, add an image element, and in the bottom one, add a paragraph element to continue your email text. You can make any of these rows multi-column, of course, and change the overall format any way you wish. You might be asking why we didn't use the signature element in our template. Let's go ahead and drag it into this email just as an example. First, we'll need a row for it. Now we can drag in the signature element. It comes pre-formatted with the name and email from the list customization screen and doesn't give us the same flexibility as building our own into the template. You can certainly use it in your template if you prefer, but I prefer to manually create my own signature elements. That's all there is to creating an email template in AWeber. Keep in mind that if you create multiple templates and you wish to switch between them, you will need to use the browser refresh to see the new template. AWeber doesn't seem to force a refresh as often as it should. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with someone else who might benefit from an AWeber email template. Like and follow or subscribe so you know when I will post another video. Until next time, life is good.